If you thought gods were already scary enough, wait until you hear about their weapons. These aren't your average swords and hammers. They're instruments of divine power, capable of shaping worlds, summoning storms, and defeating entire armies. Today, we're counting down the top 5 legendary weapons of the gods, each with its own epic story. Let's dive in. First up, we have Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor, the Norse god of thunder. Forget your local handyman's toolbox. This hammer isn't for fixing shelves. Mjolnir is the ultimate weapon of destruction, capable of summoning thunder and lightning and flattening enemies with a single swing. Its name translates to crusher, and it's as intimidating as it sounds. According to legend, Mjolnir was forged by the dwarves Brokkr and Sindri in a competition to create the finest treasure for the gods. Though the hammer came out a little short in the handle, thanks to Loki's meddling, it became Thor's signature weapon. It was so powerful that Thor needed special iron gloves and a belt to wield it properly. But Mjolnir wasn't just a weapon, it was also a symbol of protection and blessing, used in sacred rituals. Thor even used it to bless marriages. Nothing says happily ever after like the god of thunder showing up with his hammer, right? Next, we dive into the depths of Greek mythology with Poseidon's trident. As the god of the sea, Poseidon wielded this three-pronged spear to control the oceans, summon storms, and cause earthquakes. Think of it as the ultimate remote control for natural disasters. The trident was said to have been forged by the Cyclopes, the same master craftsman who created Zeus's lightning bolt. With it, Poseidon could calm the seas or unleash their fury, depending on his mood. And let's be honest, Poseidon had a lot of moods. One famous tale involving the trident is the contest between Poseidon and Athena for the patronage of Athens. Poseidon struck the ground with his trident, creating a saltwater spring, while Athena gifted the city an olive tree. The olive tree won, which might explain why Poseidon often used his trident to stir up trouble later. From the seas, we move to the skies with the sword of Kusanagi, one of the 3 imperial regalia of Japan. This legendary blade, whose name means grass-cutting sword, wasn't just a weapon, it was a symbol of divine authority. The story of Kusanagi begins with the storm god Susanoo. After slaying an 8-headed serpent named Yamada no Orochi, he discovered the sword inside its tail. Susanoo presented it to his sister, Amaterasu, the sun goddess, solidifying its place as a sacred treasure. Later, the sword earned its name when a legendary warrior used it to escape a fiery trap by cutting through grass and redirecting the flames. Kusanagi isn't just sharp, it's symbolic of bravery and resilience. Today, it's still part of Japanese lore, though its physical existence remains shrouded in mystery. Now we head to medieval Europe for Durandal, the legendary sword of Roland, one of Charlemagne's paladins. Durandal wasn't just any sword, it was said to be unbreakable and imbued with divine relics, including a tooth of St. Peter and strands of hair from St. Denis. Roland's most famous story involves his last stand at the Battle of Roncesvalles Pass. When surrounded by enemies, he used Durandal to cut through armies with ease. But when he realized defeat was inevitable, Roland attempted to destroy the sword to prevent it from falling into enemy hands. He struck it against a rock, but Durandal refused to break. Instead, Roland placed the sword beneath his body and died a hero. Durandal became a symbol of loyalty, bravery, and divine favor. It's the kind of weapon you'd want by your side in any epic battle, or on a particularly bad Monday. Finally, we turn to Irish mythology and the terrifying weapon of Cuchulainn, the legendary warrior of the Ulster cycle. Guy Bulg, his magical spear, wasn't just deadly, it was downright gruesome. Crafted from the bones of a sea monster, the spear was designed to wreak maximum havoc. According to legend, when Guy Bulg struck an enemy, its barbs spread through their body, causing massive internal damage. It could only be removed by cutting the flesh around it. Needless to say, this wasn't a weapon you wanted to face in battle. Cuchulainn famously used Guy Bulg in a duel with his best friend Ferdiad. Despite their close bond, the fight ended with Cuchulainn reluctantly using the spear to kill Ferdiad, cementing its reputation as a weapon of tragedy as well as power. Which of these weapons do you find the most fascinating? And if you could wield one, which would it be? Let us know. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Mythstorian channel for more epic tales from mythology. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.